Well, hello everyone. First night out here at Squatch Camp for 2018, March 30th. Uh, about 20 after 6. The sun's just getting ready to set. And I'm hoping for another fun-filled night. Yet to be disappointed out here. I do believe about a half hour ago, um, half a mile or so away, sounded like a wah, just right at the edge of my hearing, maybe a little more than half mile off to the southeast, that direction. Typically, they come in from the east, not always, but typically, which is my 3 o'clock position. And just give a little pan. Got the fire pit set to light just in case it gets really cold out here, but I don't think it's going to get too bad. Maybe 35, 36 degrees. But this is how you have to do it, folks. It's all about habituation. My truck is always parked in the same spot. Where I have my cot set up, that's normally where my tent is, but I'm stepping it up a level this year and not sleeping in a tent. Didn't even bring one this time. Normally I will bring it with me and have it set up just in case bad weather comes in. But right now we don't have any risk of that. But yeah, this is what I do. I sit right here. About half the time I have somebody else with me up here, and I actually kind of sit just right over in this little open area right here, and we'll face each other, so I can watch his back and he can watch mine. Not that we have anything to worry about. It's not really a safety issue or a fear issue or anything like that. It's just we can see everything going on around us. Um, Sitting just right over here, the very first time I came out here, after our first encounter out here back in June of last year, came out here with the BFRO investigator, and we were sitting right over here, facing opposite each other. And it was under pretty much a full moon. And right back there in the trees, uh, 36 yards, I think, is what we measured it with the rangefinder. Was where I had the Bigfoot forest person step out from behind a tree and give a pretty good view. Yeah, he was backlit, um, just past those trees. Well, no, it's hard to tell with this fish lens. But the moon was shining back through those trees, and he was pretty well backlit. But we're gonna see what happens. This is what I do: sit out here in the dark, and I'm not pounding on trees. I'm not really hollering. I got a little yell I do periodically. It's just part of the habituation thing, doing the same thing over and over and over again. Um, and I always get results every single time. Um, there's going to be another shameless plug here. Uh, if you haven't watched Dr. Matthew Johnson's great reveal videos, there's 4 of them, a little over 4 hours worth. I highly suggest you watch them. If you're not interested in watching them, he's got a really good book out. Uh, Goes over the same thing that's in the videos. And the interesting part about it is before I even heard of Dr. J, um, I was kind of doing the habitual thing out here. Yeah, I'd knock on trees because I was new. Um, but I started settling down, and I like to go out, walk around the forest, and see what kind of interesting things I can come across. And that's just who I am and what I do. I just love being out here. I become one with the land, and but it's sitting here at camp in the dark. And I think I just heard something off to my 9 o'clock position. I don't know if it got picked up on here or not. Uh, Not sure what it was. Kind of sounded like something getting snapped. Kind of a ways back. Anyway, yeah, sitting here in the dark. The thing about sitting in the dark, no lights, no music playing, no fire crackling, your senses really get enhanced. You can hear so much more, and that's what you need to do if you want to come out and experience them. Because they're so subtle with so much of what they do. And if you got background noise, you're gonna miss three-fourths, if not more, if not all of it. You just have to sit out here in the dark, sit out here in the quiet. There's times that I do have the campfire going. Um, they don't come in near as close when the campfire's going, but I hear the branch breaks and the rock clacks and little grunts and whistles and branch breaks. But the best results are when it's just completely dark, completely silent. Um, it's going to be pretty good tonight, though. We got, I think last night was the full moon, and so it's still going to be really bright out here tonight. The moon was supposed to come up at about 6, so it should be out. So by the time the sun sets, the moon should be lighting us up pretty good. And it's just sit and wait. I'll be up probably till midnight, depending on if there's a lot of action, a lot of activity. I'm gonna stay up all the way through it. I got all day tomorrow to sleep. This is how you guys need to do it. Dr. J is absolutely right with the habituation, doing the same things over and over again. Leave your technology at home, i.e., trail cameras and thermal imaging and night vision. It's not going to happen. I've set up trail cameras out here and had a granola bar taken, and the trail camera didn't trigger. If it was a squirrel, if it was a deer, well, a deer couldn't have reached it. I doubt an elk. Yeah, a good-sized elk could have reached up high enough to get it. But yeah, no picture. Camera malfunctioned. I got pictures of when I set the trail camera up. I got pictures when I came back with a chem light that I wanted to put next to the granola bar. You know, figured it'd be like attract them. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. But anyway, when I brought that chem light out, I got pictures of that, and then my son and my son-in-laws and some of my grandkids a little later, you know, teenage grandkids, they went walking back out there, and they had rocks thrown and some grunts and a couple whistles, and you know, they came back to camp pretty quick. But I got pictures of all that, but I don't have pictures of what took half that granola bar. But I just had 3 wood knocks. No, sorry. Take that back. It's a raven squawking way off. I'm making too much noise. I'll have more videos up right after this one, but I'm going to sign off for now and sit here quietly, peacefully, and wait for my friends to show up. They will be here. They always are. But later for now.